What's going on? Hey, good people. What's up? What's up? How you doing? How you doing? Glad to be on here another time. Here to share with you all. Being consistent about this each and every Tuesday at 5 p.m. I've been doing this virtual series. This virtual series entitled "Help," and the purpose of this virtual series is pretty much to help somebody. Maybe you might watch the rebroadcast, you may watch it a little bit later on, but I want to be a help to somebody. We've been talking lately about cheating, and I've been very transparent in regards to my experience in cheating. I've not only been the cheater, but I've been cheated on, and it's not a great feeling. And some want to run from this topic, but it's a topic of discussion because the to get really in depth in it. I heard there was a saying that I just saw a post in regards to this, and it said something to the fact of men will only cheat with someone that's disposable, but a woman would cheat with someone who they can foresee as a partner. And I disagree with that. I don't disagree totally. I think that there's a partial truth in that, but there's so many pieces of the pie or pieces of the puzzle when it comes to cheating that people cheat for various reasons. And I'm going to kind of put an ending on it tonight and move on to some other things. But some people, uh, you know, when they do that, I know myself, the person who I had engaged with, they were, how can I say, they were um, great job, very attractive. We've known each other for years, and I had a care, uh, deep affection for them, and personality, began to fall in love with that. Actually fell in love with them, but look at me. Just keeping it real, got a sock here. Um, but after all of that, I had decided to stay with my spouse, and so I had let them know that. And of course, it didn't go well, but we went ahead separated ways, but we remained friends, but had to distance the friendship so that way we can respect the relationship. Anybody understand what I'm talking about? Distance the friendship to respect the relationship. And that's what I ended up doing in the mode of me cheating. Um, so everybody does not get with someone who's disposable. Some people actually, the person they're cheating with, they actually want to be with them and they no longer want to be with their spouse. They're endeavoring, they're putting plans together, and maybe that might have been the person who they had wanted to be with the whole time. Now, somebody said, make sense out of it, preacher. Make sense out of it, pastor. Why are you glorifying? I'm not glorifying this. I'm just talking truth. Because the truth of the matter is that I've seen some people where they ended up getting married and having a successful marriage with the person they had been dipping off with. Because the truth of the matter is that they really, what the feelings they thought they had for their spouse, they really did not have. And so what ends up happening is that we ended up, they end up, how can I say, um, tearing up stuff with their spouse and having and severing that and it be disastrous, but yet they move on to a glorious relationship with a person who they actually that person fulfills their needs. Now it doesn't make it right, but it's the truth. And things happen. How many of y'all know things do happen? Things happen, and we don't glorify, we don't celebrate it, but it is something that occurs, and this is something that we have to take out the time to talk about. So listen, those of you all that are watching the rebroadcast, watching the live, um, we must understand that there's the other people that play a part, which I talked about, which are the people who are the conduits, the people who are being used to carry out the act. But then here's something that we don't talk. What is the effects of cheating on my family? What is the effects of cheating on the people I care about? What is the effect of the people that look up to me? There's some people that aspire to have the relationship you have with your spouse, not knowing that you're unhappy and you really want to be with someone else, or you're with them and you have a realm of happiness, but you are not fulfilled and you with someone. How does that affect someone? Well, I'm glad you asked. Uh, it affects greatly because we all are somebody's mentor. We're all someone's um, um, accountability partner. We're all someone who some people look up to, especially our children and our family. And this can scar them because they will now have this image of you for possibly the rest of their life that you're a no good person. They have this image of you that you don't care for their mother or their father. They have this image of you that you don't care for their loved one, that you really care more. And then it makes a great wall. It can bring such a division, all because of your impropriety, your proclivities, your feigning for someone else. And these impacts, we have to take into mind and also be accountable for it. And a lot of times we're not taught that. We're not taught take accountability for your cheating. Take accountability by going to those persons saying, I know what I did affect. Some people say it ain't got nothing to do with them. That's between you and God, man. It's between you, God, and the people you influenced. That's why some people, and I ain't mad at them, they get up, they stand up, and they give a bold apology to some. But then some, they have to take into mind the impact of the audience and how that will weigh out. And for the greater good, it's best that it not play out like some people want it to play out. People are so much into this busting everybody out, but then they fail to realize there's some details that have been left out that led to this point. And what you don't want to do is people, when you get mad at somebody stepping out on you, make sure you got all your ducks in a row. Because again, cheating is not always sexual. Make sure you got your ducks in a row, because if you having conversations with your girlfriends when you supposed to be out with your boo and you out here spending more time shopping than you are spending quality time with your spouse. If you're out here call yourself mad and you're not, you're going to defy and not and push your mate back, but yet you're going to accept the attention. Watch this. You're taking on another tutoring job and don't need to. You're taking on overtime, and I talked about that, and you don't need to. That's cheating, y'all, because you're taking away the time that could be used to pour into you and your significance relationship. So make sure your ducks in a row. But see, what happens is we got this thing all about this, they had sex with them, man. It's people are hurt out here just from you having long conversations with the wrong person. You out spending more time in the club than you are at home. And we're talking about you spend more time there than you do with your spouse. He said, well, they not as fun. Well, help create that atmosphere. Let's talk about those things. And these are the things that we need to discuss. And I want to make sure I get on here, let you all know during this virtual series, take these things into mind. And remember, if you need help, you need help. the person who's been affected by it needs help. The person who's doing it needs help. The person who's caught in the middle needs help. The person who ended up becoming what they call a casualty of war, collateral damage, they need help. And you want to make sure that you are being a help, you are being a blessing, because uh, these persons here, uh, they didn't deserve that. They didn't deserve that. They didn't deserve for you to sit here and not take them into mind because you had a thrill that you wanted to fulfill. Get some help, and it's okay. If you need some referrals, if you need some help, you need someone to talk to, please feel free, contact me. You can reach me through the DM me, comment on here, and say help. I just reached out to a young man. He's having difficulties with his child's mother, and I said, ask her, does she want to maybe have a mediator? And I would love to assist because at the end of the day, I want to make sure that the child wins and that the parents are on board. Because there could have been some things that tore up that relationship because someone stepped out on someone made someone feel higher than the other or feel better than the other. Someone was felt lesser than than they should have been. They didn't feel like they were held in their proper place, and we have to take those things into mind and remember, people feelings matter. They matter. And I want to say this, um, it's okay to apologize more than once. Sometimes it's a good cleansing of yourself, you know, apologizing. It's all right. It's all right to admit, hey, I messed up. I did this. I shouldn't have, but I did. And you'll find out that by you doing that, you know, it will actually, at the end of the day, it will actually pay off because you are mindful and thoughtful of someone's feeling. And if karma strikes right, someone will be just as mindful as yours. Hope you all got something out of this. I'm hoping that through this series, as we walk through it, we're going to talk about various things. This coming Tuesday, I want to talk about baby mamas and baby daddies. I want to talk about that whole situation, and to uh, how to navigate in that area. And I'm hoping you'll join me this coming Tuesday at the 5 p.m. hour. All right. Make sure y'all know that I got you. I want to help you because we all need help. I need help. You need help. All right. Till we see each other again. Peace out. Shine your light.